Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am today going to show how you can put these on super easy and quickly. These are Color Street nail strips. They do come in a package like this, but the new package is going to be probably about half of this. They're updating that now. But anyways, you get 2 strips like this. You get a little nail file and a nail prep pad. Sorry if you hear noise in the background, my dogs are inside. So anyways, you just basically cut these open. And if you have leftovers afterwards, you can use a hair straightener or a chip bag sealer, or even like a lighter and seal the edge, and they should last you another time or so. So don't leave them open, they will dry out. So this pack is called Clover and Out. It is from the St. Patrick's Day line. So you can see it's like a little bit black with clovers. Super cute. So I am going to go ahead and put these on. What I do is I take them apart. So I already know that this one and this one's too small and this one's too big for me. So I take those off right away. And then I just lay these out. And I usually will use some of them, since they are double-ended, you can use one strip on 2 fingers. So most of the time I can do that. So I'm only gonna lay out the ones I need, but I usually take them and break them both apart and just set them together to where I have them if I need it. So there we go. I already trimmed my nails and filed them to make sure that they were ready to go. But before you start with these, you need to use your alcohol prep pad. And you need to clean off the tops of your nails. Make sure you get all the oil and everything off. And then also, I clean the finger pads also to make sure that any excess oil is off my hands. So that way they seal on better and don't have any issues. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so first I usually start with my pinkies and end with my thumbs because you're gonna work with your thumbs more. So I am gonna start with my pinkies. Like I said, this one is too small for my pinkies. It may be good for you, but I usually go with the next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that one on. All you do is take off the top strip, which is a clear, and then you're gonna have a middle strip, which is the nail polish, and a bottom strip. So you take the middle strip off and the bottom part is trash. Then you take off this little tab right there, and now you're left with 2 sides of a nail strip. So these are pretty forgiving, but you still need to be careful. So what I do is I start with one side of my nail. Make sure you do not get it on the cuticle because it will not stick as good. So I start with one side of my nail, and they are pretty good at stretching. So I started with that side. You can see it's not on that side yet. And then you just kind of smooth it over and you can stretch it. See how it's not on my cuticle, but it's covering my whole nail. And then you can just kind of tuck it under your nail and it'll perforate it. And it'll just tear right off. See? Sorry if I'm a little shaky. So then now this end I can use on my other finger on my pinky. I mean my other hand on my pinky. So same thing. You just put it on the edge of your nail right here and smooth it over. If it does go over on your skin, same thing, you can perforate it and it will come off just like it does underneath your nail here. And then this piece right here that comes off will be trash. So you just set that with your trash. And then like I said, you just perforate that. See how it's separated now? And it'll just peel right off. Super easy, no dry time. If it tears or anything, you can set another piece over it anything. You can also do what they call double up, which is putting 2 strips. So say I want to double up, I would put this same finger on top, which I can do that just to show you. Because these are St. Patrick's Day anyway, so I won't reuse them. Same thing. So now I'm just going to take the same one I put on this side, put it on top of this one, stretch and smooth, and then I'm going to perforate underneath. And if you want, you can wait until the next day to double up, or you can wait a little while. I'm just going to do it now so I can show you. Because I'm recording on my phone, so if I stop, it's not gonna. So there we go. I doubled up, so that will last longer. You just have to press it down real good. So you can see it's not on my cuticle and it's not on my skin. Okay, same thing with this side. And if you have any pieces that are hanging off on the ends, whenever you get done, you're just gonna file. So you're just gonna go gently downwards and those pieces will come off, just very gently. And you're gonna do that anyway to make it seal better. Just very gently on the edges. It's hard to see what I'm doing and show you at the same time, but I'm trying my best so that way y'all have a better understanding, because some people don't realize how easy these are to apply. So there's my pinkies done already. Excuse my dry hands and yuckiness, but they both look really good. I had already pushed my cuticles back, so that's why that one got a little higher, because they already pushed back. Okay, so the next finger would be your accent nail. If you have like a 2Z set, or if you have a different one that you're gonna pair with it, this would usually be your accent nail, or this one. Some people do either of these 3, but I see a lot of people do these nails. I'm just gonna use this pack, so I don't have an accent nail, but yeah. So, I might try to make it different, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. It's probably going to match the middle, I mean the thumbnail. I don't care. They're still pretty either way. So, same thing, you take off the clear strip. Your imagination is basically endless whenever you decide how you want to pair these. You could pair it with just about anything as long as it looks good to you. That's all that matters. You're the only one that has to be happy. Same thing. You can, like I said, you can pull this and stretch it and make it fit your nail. See, like this one looks like it wanted to rip a little bit, My finger's a little bit messed up there on the side, but whenever I go over it again with the, in fact, I'll probably just do it with the same strip. This one, same thing, it went over a little bit, so I'm just gonna perforate it until it comes off, and then I'm gonna peel it away. And then you can see, like, I have some little pieces, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little piece hanging off right here. So you just take your file and go down with it, and then they're gone. Sorry, I'm shaking again. I just need to smooth it out at the top a little bit. There. So there's that one and that one. So this one does have a clover on it, and this one's just green and black. So now I'm gonna do the same finger on the other side. This is how I do it. Some people do all one hand. I go back and forth, so that way I know I have the same one on each finger. And these do work on if you have acrylic nails and you want to cover them up. My friend does that. You don't have to have short nails like I do. I just prefer my nails short. So, like I said, you don't have to. It's just how I like my nails. My nails grow super fast, so, and I seem like I can't do anything with long nails. But I know people that have long nails that do it, people who have gotten acrylics and then covered them up. I have another friend that dips her nails, and she put these on with it, and she's testing it out with that. You can do quite a bit with these. They're pretty amazing. And they have so many fun styles, and they have solids, glitters, French manicures. They have pedicures now. They have just nail art designs, glitter designs. This would be considered a glitter design, but it's also a holiday St. Patrick's design, so. There's that one. Beautiful. So then for my middle finger, I am going to have to skip this one and go to the next one up, most likely. I don't know if that's, yeah. So I probably won't need this other black and green one unless I decide to put that on my first finger, and then this would be my accent nail. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. So I'll probably put this one on my first. Actually, I'll probably do the black and green on my middle finger. Yeah, the black and green one is going to go on my middle finger because it's bigger than these. So and then I'll probably use that one instead of this, because these are bigger. Yeah, so I probably won't use those. So then my pinky and my middle finger will match, and my thumb and my ring finger will match, and then my first finger, I guess, will be my accent nail now. But that's okay. Like I said, you can do it however you want. It's still gonna look good either way. When you tear off that top strip, just be gentle so that you don't rip the whole nail strip. And they are pretty forgiving if you put it down the first time wrong. It's harder to do while I'm trying to film too, though. There we go. Sorry if I get quiet, I'm trying to focus. Sorry if you hear dog whining in the background. She is just being dramatic today. All day long she's been whining. I've given her everything she wants. She's gone outside countless times. She got to sleep with me on the couch. I promise you she's fine. She's just dramatic. So there's that one. And though it's crazy how these smell like, well, obviously they're real nail polish strips, so they really do smell like nail polish. It's crazy. You want to make sure that you don't have any bubbles in it. And if you get it on your cuticle, it's just that simple. You just perforate it just like you do everywhere else and pull it off. If you do double up, please be careful because you have to be making sure that you get it on there pretty good the first time because it's not as forgiving. Good to go. So now I have these two left. So I'm going to do my first finger first. I'm going to move all these off to the side so I don't get them mixed up with the trash. Very gently, it's already perforated, just very gently pull it off. Just in case you couldn't see it a while ago, see how I have it matched up with my nail bed there, but it's not on there yet. You're just gonna pull it and smooth it over. That didn't go very smooth, so let's try it again. There we go. And see how that one's hanging over? All I do is take my finger and perforate it right at my nail bed. See? And then this peels right off. That just happens to be on a part of my finger that's super sore. That's why I'm being careful. Piece of skin ripped off yesterday, so just being careful with it. So I'm gonna go the other way since that hurt a little bit. That had nothing to do with the nail strip, that had to do with my finger. I probably could have used a smaller nail strip on this one, but that's okay. It still fits. I guess it's a good example to show you that they are pretty easy to fix if you put the wrong size, as long as it's bigger. If it's smaller, you can take some of the extra pieces and piece it together, and it usually will look okay too. I've done that before. Doubling up is what you would do basically if you're gonna put like an overlay color on it. So like say you used I think it's out of stock right now. I don't know if it's coming back, but there's one called Between the Lines, and it's clear with black lines on it. And you could use a solid and put that over the behind the lines over it, and this would basically be the same thing as doubling up, because you're just putting an overlay, so it's going to last you just as long. And these usually last about 10 days or longer. I've seen a lot of people say that they've gotten like 14 to 17 days out of it, but 10 days is usually the minimum. I can usually go about 2 weeks. Just depends on how rough you are, I guess, with your hands. But there's a lot of girls that use these that are nurses, and they get a good amount of long lifetime out of them. Also, 30 minutes after you apply these, you are not supposed to get your hands wet or do any hard work. You're supposed to let them cure for about 30 minutes, just to make sure they are adhered very well to your finger. I don't know if y'all watched my live video I did on Facebook the other day. It showed me doing, one showed me doing Bob's nails, and then I posted a picture of his sister's nails that I had did also. Hers were the zebra on the spot, and Bob had a Full Sail Ahead and one of the Halloween ones. They were just leftovers from my stash that I had pieces left over of. I didn't want to waste a whole strip on him because I took them right back off. But his sister's turned out really good. She finally bought some too the other day. So there's that one and that one. Beautiful. This one still has a little piece that I need to get off. There. Okay, so now the thumbs, and we are done. I absolutely love this set. I'm so glad that I got myself one. That's so pretty. I get to give my sister her nails tonight too. She's gonna have them for the first time. She's never even tried them, and she bought some from me. So I'll probably end up putting them on her maybe this weekend if she'll let me, so I can show her how to do it correctly. And then my stepsister bought some too. I don't know if she's ever tried them or not, but she ordered hers online, so she should already have them. But if you do order and you need help, or you have questions, or if you're new to this and you still want to try one out, I have samples. You are more than welcome to message me. Leave a comment saying, hey, I'd like a sample. I will message you. Either way. They're great. I love them. I was a skeptic at first too when I first started them. In fact, I had a set of twosies forever that I never tried. And then I finally just ordered a set. I don't know why I didn't try the twosies, but I ordered a set and I put them on, and it was over from there. In fact, the first stock sale that I had on my Facebook page was actually my stocks that I had from before I started. So it wasn't even stuff that I stocked up on just to sell. Y'all got stuff out of my own personal stash that I loved the colors, so I bought multiples of, and yeah, that's how many I had on hand that I was just like collecting to eventually use. So when you go to perforate, I don't know if I said this or not, just kind of hold the edge a little bit and pull down and then perforate. So that makes sure you're getting it all nice and tight and straight. Don't pull too hard because it'll just rip off. Like I just ripped that nail in half. Good example, right? But that's okay. It'll still look good either way. So I can just use one of these. They're a little bigger, but I can perforate it. See, I'm not perfect at this either. And like I said, if you do your thumbs first, you chance messing them up because they haven't cured yet. So like this thumb, I just kind of crease the edge a little bit. That's okay. It'll fix in just a little bit. This side's actually smaller. So I just gently like pull down a little bit and then I perforate. And when you go to remove these do come off with regular nail polish. When they are solids, they come off like super easy. The glitters and the designs do take sometimes a little bit more effort to get off. Oh, I'm trying not to mess up all my other nails here. You just have to kind of soak them for a little while. I bought some of the nail clips on Amazon, which I will be giving away some of those on some of my games. So if y'all participate on that in my Facebook group, you have a chance to win some of those. But yeah, you can just use the little cotton balls, and you can put a cotton ball or like a little square piece of like gauze or cotton, put it on your nail after you soak it in nail polish remover, and you put those clips on there just like they do at the foil at the nail salons. You just do that and let it soak on there for a minute and it's good to go. There we go. See, I fixed it. So that was a good thing to happen while you were watching, so that you could see that it is pretty easy to fix it. Each set does come with 16 strips, or 16 nail strips, I guess I should say, not strips. It comes with a set of 2 strips with 8 on each, like I showed you at the beginning. Had I not messed up that one nail, I would have more left over, but this is what I have left over. So I can seal these up and use these as accent nails, or since these are St. Patrick's Day, I don't know if I'm going to keep them, but I may give them to my sister or my friend, see if they want to use them. But anyways, so yeah, you can just take your straightener, seal it off, or my chip bag one that I bought on Amazon doesn't work very well. Did he take my lighter? Oh no, there it is. But I don't know where it went either. I think it's in the other room. But I can just take my lighter and seal the edge like this. And it will melt it together. Just like that. It's sealed, so nothing's gonna, the air's not gonna keep it and keep in there, and it's not gonna dry out. So, and it also says right here what the name of it is, so you can see what the name is. It's just that easy. Other than that, here's the pile of trash, and you still get a little cute nail file with each set. So I have abundance of nail files going on. Plus, I usually send them out as goodie bags, stuff like that. So, here's my nails. They look pretty good. Hopefully you can see them. I don't know if I did my... Just make sure you do file downwards softly. And make sure they are all smooth. They should be good to go. Just like I said, be super careful whenever you're applying to the other hand, to the hand that's already done, when you're pushing down, because they do tend to like try to wrinkle up. I just smoothed it down while it's still curing, and it looks good to go. Okay, that's it. Those are my nails. If you have questions, or if you would like any samples, make sure you join my Facebook group. I will link it in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you're watching this on my Facebook, then you're already in my group. So here you go, and enjoy. If you are watching on Facebook, I'll link my YouTube so that you can find it also. And yeah, just let me know. I would love to help you, even if you just want to talk about it, or if you have questions, anything. I would love to talk to you. Thank you guys. Bye.